Is Kim Kardashian's romance with Pete Davidson just a publicity stunt? It wouldn't be the first time one of the Kardashians faked a relationship for PR, but in the case, the reason seems to be much more sinister. See, the fans are convinced that Kris Jenner staged this romance to distract from the astral world tragedy. After all, you know what they say, that the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Plus, the timing of this unlikely relationship is just a little too perfect to be a coincidence, and fans are now dissecting all the clues about Kim and Pete's romance being a PR stunt. So, what did Kris Jenner reveal? Is she really using Pete as a PR stunt? Let's be honest, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson dating still sounds like an SNL joke. The whole thing came literally out of nowhere, and even after Kim and Pete were photographed sharing PDA, fans still had a hard time believing this relationship was genuine. Kim and Pete first sparked romance rumors over the Halloween weekend when they were spotted with a group of friends at a theme park. On Saturday, October 30th, People magazine published exclusive photos showing Kim and Pete clutching hands while on a roller coaster at a not scary farm in Buena Park, California. Kim and Pete were joined by Kourtney Kardashian, her fiancé, Travis Barker, and a few other friends. And the source told Entertainment Tonight that the group had rented out the whole theme park for themselves. Though the outing came weeks after Kim and Pete shared an on-screen kiss during an SNL Aladdin sketch. One insider told People that there's nothing romantic going on between these two. They hang in the same circle, so they'll be together from time to time. The source insisted it's just friends hanging out. However, just a few days later, a separate insider told The Sun that Pete had been pursuing Kim ever since she made her SNL hosting debut. The source explained that Pete had been using SNL as his personal dating service because that's how he met his ex-fiancée Ariana Grande, and added that Pete loves dating super famous people because he loves the attention and getting chased around by photographers. But the source also clarified that Kim is not really interested in dating Pete right now because he isn't her type. But then, just days after they were spotted holding hands on a roller coaster ride, Kim and Pete enjoyed a date night in Pete's native Staten Island. According to TMZ, on Tuesday, November 2nd, Pete took Kim to one of his favorite pizzeria's Campanina restaurant. The very next day, People magazine published a report saying Kim and Pete definitely have chemistry. Pete can be super charming and Kim loves the attention. One insider told People, adding that Kim is having fun and enjoying life amid her divorce from Kanye. Her focus is still on her kids and work, but you can tell that she's ready to date. The source said she's very happy and in a good place. She has moved on from Kanye and feels it's for the best. As for the fans, well, they really were confused at this point. While some of them were saying Pete is a great match for Kim because he can make her laugh and doesn't take himself too seriously, unlike Kanye, others speculated that the romance was just another PR stunt orchestrated by Kim's momager, Kris Jenner. See, fans thought Kris might have planned this whole thing to get Kim more publicity. For the past few months, Kourtney and Travis have been hogging all the attention. Fans pointed out how the Kardashians have a new reality show coming next year on Hulu. So, of course, Kris needed to stage something to raise the hype for the show. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, now they have Kris working overtime for that Hulu show, one fan said. And another one wrote, "I see the Kardashians have a show upcoming on Hulu." Kourtney newly engaged Scott in shambles, Kim dating Pete Davidson. The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. But there's another theory about Kim and Pete's romance, and the fans are now saying that if this theory is true, it means the Kardashians have hit a new low with their desperate obsession with fame and relevancy. On November 5th, just 3 days after Kim and Pete's Staten Island dinner date, tragedy struck Travis Scott's Astro World Festival in Houston, Texas. A crowd surge that took place during Travis's performance left 10 people dead and hundreds injured. Sadly, the youngest victim, Ezra Blount, was just 9 years old, while other victims ranged in age from 14 to 27. And as you probably know by now, Travis and his girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, who's watched Travis's Astroworld performance from a VIP section and shared Insta stories while people were dying in the crowd, have been under a lot of backlash for the past few weeks. Fans have also slammed Kylie, her sisters, and mom Kris Jenner for their tone-deaf responses to the tragedy, and social media is now flooded with comments from fans saying it's high time we canceled the whole Jenner clan. Fans are now also boycotting Kylie's brand, and many of them have vowed never to spend money on anything promoted by Kylie or the rest of her family. But what does this have to do with Kim and Pete? Well, see, according to one insider who spoke to The Sun, Kris Jenner has been in crisis mode since the Astroworld tragedy because Kylie is now looking at millions of dollars in losses. And this is why fans are now 100% convinced Kris is using Kim and Pete's romance rumors to distract from the Astroworld backlash. Many fans think the whole Kim and Pete thing might have started off as a light rumor to raise hype for the Kardashians' Hulu show. But after the tragedy at Astroworld, Kris decided to get her PR machine in full motion. Interestingly, just when the backlash against Travis, Kylie, and the rest of the Kardashians reached a boiling point, and days after The Sun reported Kylie might lose millions of dollars, Kim and Pete were spotted holding hands, seemingly confirming their romance. On Friday, November 19th, Daily Mail published exclusive photos and videos showing Kim and Pete walking hand in hand while running errands near Kris Jenner's mansion in Palm Springs. Pete, who rocked a pair of plaid pajama pants from Kim's latest Skims line, reportedly spent just 24 hours with Kim in Palm Springs before he had to get back to New York for work. It didn't take long before celebrity news outlets suddenly changed their narrative about Kim and Pete just being friends. And one insider told Us Weekly that Kim is now falling for Pete and is excited to see what happens. The source said people in Kim's inner circle are happy and eager for Kim to have fun and be free amid her divorce from Kanye. But fans think Kris is probably the happiest one of the bunch because her plan to distract from the Astroworld tragedy is going smoothly. Headlines about Jenner's reactions to the Astroworld events have been replaced by countless reports on Kim and Pete's alleged romance. TikTok user Libra Loven shared a short clip of Kim and Pete's SNL kiss followed by photos of the Astroworld victims and wrote, "Won't let this PR stunt distract you. They need to be remembered." In the video caption, Libra Loven added, "Kris Jenner is pushing this relationship on us." But she didn't stop there. She then shared another video of herself explaining how Kim and Pete's random romance is used to distract from the way Kylie, Travis, and the rest of the Kardashians reacted to the Astroworld tragedy.
And not just this, so many other things distract real tragedies that are going on at the moment. And these little dumb things that I even spend time looking at, it's just not, it's too much.
Twitter users are saying the same thing, and after Kim and Pete were recently spotted in LA on what appeared to be yet another stage date, one fan said, "Kris Jenner really making sure we don't connect Kylie to the Astroworld mess by making sure we see Pete and Kim out and about." Fans are now calling for everyone to boycott the Kardashians' upcoming show on Hulu, and they're saying we shouldn't let Kris and her PR machine distract us from the horrible tragedy. But now we want to know what you think. Is Kim and Pete's alleged romance just a PR stunt to distract from the Astroworld tragedy? Will you be watching the Kardashians' Hulu show? Let us know in the comment section below.